Today, I'm taking on the ultimate challenge, rebuilding the club I love. Newport County, right now, they're struggling in League 2 and staring down the very real threat of relegation to the National League. If that happens, they won't even be in FC 27 next year. Watching my club fall apart like this isn't easy, but enough is enough. I'm stepping in to take control of Newport County, and I've got one goal in mind, to turn them from relegation candidates into the best team in the world. And this is the starting 11 team that we've just loaded into the save, and we can tell why they're not doing well this season. This team is absolutely woeful. For starters, we have players way below the 60 threshold, our defence is weak, and we're playing a back five. Absolutely stinking. I do not like playing a back five. After doing a bit of meddling, this is the strongest starting 11. However, there is so much work to do. We need a new central midfielder, a centre-back and a goalkeeper. All depends whether or not the board will back us. As for the formation, yes, I may not like it, but I'm going to keep it as it is for now, as, like I said, the defence is absolutely woeful. So for now, we're sticking with the 5 at the back, but later down the line, I might change it to a more attacking formation. And we have our first problem. The board has only given us £846,000. Newport County have one of the lowest operating budgets in EFL League 2 in this game. We're gonna have to sell some players to make some extra cash. As for the youth academy, I found players with solid overalls, decent potential, good enough for the first team, so let's promote them. And here are our first season outgoings. Unfortunately, due to financial restraints, I had no choice to sell my youth academy players to generate extra income. On top of that, decided to get rid of some of the older players and loan a few out. And that takes our transfer budget up to £3 million. Before we jump into this rebuild, smash the like button and comment which team I should take on next. Make sure to subscribe for more FC 26 rebuilds and career mode challenges, and turn on the bell. Help me reach my dream goal of 1,000 subscribers. Let's get started. Here we have our first signing, a goalkeeper. He's 19 years of age and he's from Poland. His name is Milosz Pikatowski. We signed him over from the Polish league. I'm not even going to pronounce that team name. It cost him just £660,000 to bring him over to Rodney Parade. The next signing walking through our door is a Colombian centre-back by the name of Roya Caicedo. He's 19 years of age and he's totally not related to Moises Caicedo, our Chelsea midfielder. We bring him over from Atlético Nacional. He's worth £370,000. We actually need another centre-back, so that's why I've gone for Dylan Lawler, 19 years of age, currently plays at Cardiff City, and he cost us only £600,000 plus a player in a swap deal. And to wrap up our signings for season number 1, we've gone for a free agent, an absolute stealer. His name is Milan Vitalis. He's 69 overall, central midfielder, 23 years of age, and we tie him down to a 5-year deal. And that, my friends, is our transfers for the first season. How will we do? I'm not expecting crazy things. Our goal is to survive. See you at the end of season number 1. Alright guys, we've reached the end of our first season, and oh my god, we finished 9th. Only 4 points shy of the playoffs. That is absolutely amazing. I did not expect that. I thought for sure we were just going to survive, but we did more than that. We absolutely cracked it. That is absolutely amazing. Scrolling down the bottom, Barnet and Accrington finish in the bottom 2 and would be relegated, but of course the National League does not exist in game. MK Dons, Salford City and Shrewsbury Town will all go up. And the playoff winners are Bristol Rovers. Cardiff City win the Virtue Trophy and we absolutely stink it up. We get knocked out at the group stage. Liverpool win the Carabao Cup. Everton knock us out in round 2. Liverpool also win the FA Cup and we get knocked out in round 3 by Leeds United. Our top scorer is Bobby Camara with 16 and 3, Garner in close second, and our midfielders doing absolute bits. Unfortunately, Braybrook and Rendorf will not be joining us for our second season and will return to their respective parent clubs. Thank you for your services. Roll on season number 2. Season number 2, and oh my god, our squad has been depleted. We literally have nothing left. It's all bare bones. No reserves. Thankfully, the game has allocated a random player. This guy from Qatar, Al Amin, is 69 rated at left back. He slots in nicely, replacing Glennon. However, we need some reinforcements, particularly defensive midfielder, replace Antri. 61, he's not good enough. And we need a new striker. The board has given us only £2 million to spend. Our first signing is a regen by the name of Ugo Hara. He's a central defensive midfielder and we signed him for absolutely nothing. He's 17 years old and comes in at 63 overall. Our squad depth numbers are worryingly low, so that's why I've dipped back into the free agents and found these defensive players. They will serve as rotational options. This is our first and only cash signing. He used to play for Luton Town before transferring over to Huddersfield Town. His name is Joe Taylor. He's a Welshman and he cost us £1.6 million to bring him over to Rodney Parade. And this is how our squad lines up for season number 2. Is it good enough for direct promotion, or will we have to face it out in the playoffs? Well, never mind the playoffs, we did it. We've been promoted to League 1 and we've won our first trophy. That is absolutely amazing. 2 seasons in. Joining us will be Exeter City and Burton Albion. Harrogate Town and Accrington Stanley finish in the bottom 2. Chesterfield will join us in League 1 next season. Stockport win the Virtue Trophy and we get grouped in group stage once again. Who cares about that Tin Pot Trophy? Spurs win the Carabao Cup. Brighton annihilate us in round 2. Bournemouth win the FA Cup. Northampton Town knock us out in round 1. Goodness me, we're absolutely domestically. Topping our scoring chart is Bobby Canva with 19 and 12. Vitalis close second, 16 and 10. Joe Taylor 13 and 1. And our left back we never signed, 10 and 3. That's very impressive. A solid season from the lads. Roll on season number 3. Not joining us next season is James Clark. He will be retiring at end of season. Farewell, Captain. Season number 3, and this is how the squad lines up. I think we need 2 new centre-backs, a right-back and a central midfielder. The board has given us only £3 million. We're going to have to sell our best players. Guys, look who I found hiding in the free agents. Yes, it's a former career mode talent released by Bournemouth. It's Max Aarons. I'm pretty sure he is not related to YouTuber and gamer Danny Aarons. Regardless, we sign him up for £8,000 a week. I dipped back into the free agents for much needed squad depth for defence and midfield. And here are the outgoings for season number 3. All of these players have left permanently apart from 2 who I sent out on loan. And that takes our transfer budget up to £5 million. Our first signing is a centre-back, currently plays for Hoffenheim's second team. His name is Yannick Lers. He is German, 23 years old, and we signed him for just £1.6 million. Our next signing is another Welshman, a former Man United Youth Academy player. His name is Dylan Levitt. He's a central midfielder currently playing for Hibernian in the Scottish League. It cost him less than £2 million to bring him over to Rodney Parade. And this is how the squad lines up. Is it good enough for promotion or playoffs? See you at end of season. We arrived at the end of season 3 and unfortunately we only managed 11th place, 13 points adrift of the playoffs. That means we're staying in League 1 for another season. Cardiff City and Wickham are promoted to the Championship. MK Dons, Chesterfield, Bristol Rovers and Shrewsbury get relegated. Charlton Athletic are the playoff winners. And look at that, somehow we have won the Virtue Trophy. Yes, I called it a Tin Pot Trophy, it's not relevant, but hey, it's nice that we won a trophy. Liverpool win the Carabao Cup and Manchester City win the FA Cup. Bobby Canva leads the scoring charts with 23 and 12. Our midfield duo comes up clutch. Joe Taylor had a solid season 2, although he only went up +2. That's a bit concerning. Roll on season number 4. We're going for promotion. We're now in season number 4 and I have some bad news. Unfortunately, Levitt and Aaron's put in a transfer request, which means we have to replace them. We also need a new left back and a bit of squad depth in our defensive positions, preferably another right back and a better backup goalkeeper. The board has given us only £3 million to spend. Okay, you won't believe what I found in the free agents. He's a left-footed right back, but I can convert him to a left back. His name is Valerio Mariani. He's 76 overall, 78 to 84 potential, 82 pace. This guy looks like an absolute gem. Let me know in the comments below whose regen this is. And we sign him up on a 5-year deal for absolutely nothing. And these are outgoings for season number 4. We had to let go of Levitt and Aaron's because they submitted a transfer request. We also let go of the Deadwood players who were no longer good enough. And that takes our transfer budget up to £10 million. Our first signing of this window is an Argentine international by the name of Gustavo Albarracin. He's 22 years of age, 72 overall, and he currently plays for Deportivo Alavés. He costs just £3 million to bring him over to Rodney Parade. Our next signing is an Ivorian right back. His name is Owen Karasi. He's 25 years of age and he currently plays for Lecce, I assume in Serie B. And he cost us only £2.6 million. Squad depth much needed. We've brought in a couple of defensive reinforcements. Lucas Barnes and Morgan Greaves will serve us as backup options. And this is how our squad lines up for season number 4. This has to be a promotion winning side. Anything other than promotion is a failure. We reached the end of season 4, guys, and oh my gosh, we did it. We have been promoted to the championship. We were only 2 points off Centurion. That is absolutely wonderful. And we only lost 4 games all season. Joining us will be Derby County. Scrolling down the table, Salford City, Port Vale, Wimbledon and Mansfield Town will drop down to League 2. And Blackpool win the playoffs and will join us in the Championship. Blackpool also win the Virtue Trophy and we crash out in round 2 against Oxford. Everton win the Carabao Cup. We get knocked out in round 1 by Hull City. Man United win the FA Cup and Grimsby Town knock us out in round 2. Shout out to MWS, a massive Mariners fan. Joe Taylor had a very solid season, getting 18 goals, 2 assists. Cumra in close second, Vitalis and Albarracin with a phenomenal season. Mariani doing absolute bits from left back, 6 and 6. Overall, a solid season from the lads. Bring on season number 5. We're into season number 5 and the first thing I'm doing before anything else, I'm switching up this formation. I do not want to play the 5 at the back anymore. It's too boring. I want to play more attacking football. So I'm going with the 4-3-3 attack variation. That means we need 2 wingers. Also, we need a new cam. The defensive midfield spot is now effectively redundant. Our transfer budget for this season is £8 million. Okay, so I managed to sell Ugo Hara. He's gone for £9 million and it was Racing Club de Lens that picked him up. Yannick Lewis sent out on loan. He's still young, got a bit of potential, bit of room to grow, so I sent him out on loan. That was the reason for it. And Bobby Camara sold him permanently to Pisa for £3 million. And that bumps our budget up to £17 million. Our first signing of this season is a left winger, another Welshman. His name is Ollie Dewsbury. We picked him up for £1.8 million, signing him from Bristol Rovers. Our next signing is a right winger by the name of Kieran Ashford. He's 24 years of age, 70 years old, and currently plays for Cardiff City. And it cost him £1.7 million to bring him over to Rodney Parade. Our next signing is a central attacking midfielder. He's a regen player. He isn't a real one. He looks super decent. His name is Kai Yandel. He's 70 overall, 19 years of age, and currently plays for Swansea City. And to acquire his signature, we had to fork out £2.3 million. We need some backup wingers. I've gone in for Callum Anguisse for left wing spot. We signed him from Crewe Alexandra for £800,000. And for this right wing spot, I've gone in the free agents for this talent. His name is Tony Neal. He's 63 overall, 20 years of age, and I signed him for absolutely nothing. And that concludes our transfers for this season. This is how a new look squad is lining up. Is this team good enough for at least the playoffs? See you at the end of season. We arrived at the end of season 5 and we did it. We've cracked the top 6. We're in the playoffs. We were only 11 points behind second place Southampton. These draws are absolutely killing us though. 14 draws. Coventry and Southampton are promoted to the Premier League. Scoring down the table, Portsmouth, Luton Town and Blackpool get relegated. In the playoff semi-finals, we take down rivals Swansea City 3-1 on aggregate and we're through to the final, where we take down West Brom 3-1 and we are promoted to the Premier League. Now we're in the Premier League, hopefully the board will back us with a lot of money so we can make some big signings. Chelsea win the Carabao Cup, we get knocked out of round 1 by Swansea City. Chelsea hammer Sunderland to win the FA Cup, and we get knocked out of round 2 by Sheffield Wednesday. Good heavens, we've done absolutely pants in the domestic competitions. Joe Taylor tops the scoring charts with 20-1, Ashford in close second, Vitalis doing extremely well, 14-9, and Mariani for left back doing absolutely bits. He got 5 and 10. Bring on season number 6, where we hopefully have bigger budgets. Fingers crossed. Liam Gibson will not be joining us next season. He is retiring. We're into season number 6, and this is how a squad lines up. We need to replace Lawler, who I believe is very unhappy. He has submitted a transfer request. We also need a new right back to replace Karasi. Unfortunately, the board has let us down. We only got £37 million to spend. I went into the free agents and I found not one but 2 quality free agent regens. The first one is a Spanish central attacking midfielder by the name of Ernesto Grafia. He's 80 overall, 19 years of age, and he is 5'8". And our right back replacement is an Italian, Emanuele Giordano. He's 81 overall, 20 years of age, and he's only 5'5". And we signed them both on a 5-year contract for absolutely nothing. And here are the player outgoings for season number 6. Karasi signed for Ajax for 10.7 million. Dylan Lawler went to Leipzig for 9 million. We also had to sell some Deadwood. Plus Yandel has been shipped out on loan. After these sales, our transfer budget has risen to £51 million. This is our first and only cash signing for this season. For our centre-back, I've gone for Chelsea youngster who currently plays for West Brom down in the Championship. What is he doing there? This is Josh Achumpong. He's 24 years old, 81 overall, and he costs just £25.8 million. So this is our new look squad. The question is, are we good enough to survive? Is this team strong enough to avoid relegation? Well, the answer is yes, we have survived. We managed 14th place. And look at this, we were only 6 points adrift of a top 10. Manchester City win the title on goal difference. Getting relegated are Fulham, Brentford and Coventry City. Man City win the Carabao Cup. Sunderland knock us out in round 2. Man United win the FA Cup. And we get knocked out in round 3 by Bristol City. Bristol bloody City. Really? Our top scorer is Joe Taylor with 17 goals, 1 assist. Vitalis in close second. Solid seasons from both Ashford and Grafia. And Achumpong, our centre-back, with 5 and 4. Fair play. A solid debut season in the Premier League. Roll on season number 7. We arrived into season number 7 with some problems. The board has only allocated us £28 million. They are a bunch of stingy 28 million may not get us very far. That means we will have to sell our best player. Before anything else, I've gone into the free agents to rectify our squad depth issues and I picked up these 3 players. The first one is a Spanish centre-half, Borja Correa. Secondly, we have a Turkish midfielder whose name I'm not even going to pronounce. And finally, we have an Argentinian right-back, Cristobal Agudelo. And here are Season 7's outgoings. Pikatowski has stopped growing, so I've sold him to Aston Villa for 20 million, an upgrade needed between the sticks. And this one hurts a lot. He's been carrying us since day one. But the board's failure to back us properly meant we had no choice to let him go. We sell him to Manchester City for £150.7 million. And following these sales, it takes our transfer budget up to £179 million. This talented young Welshman isn't getting enough game time at Liverpool. This is Luis Kumas, 25 years old, 82 overall, and he costs just £26.8 million. Our next signing is a young English goalkeeper who's somehow playing for Real Betis. Well, not for long, because he's ours. We signed him for 21 million flat. Our next signing is another Argentinian midfielder. He currently plays for French side Strasbourg and is rumoured for a move to Chelsea. This is of course Valentin Barco, but man, they weren't letting him go that easily. Signing him cost us £46 million. We don't have any backups for striker and left wing spot. For a backup striker, I've gone for Plymouth Argyle's Freddie Asaka for £4,750,000. And for a backup left winger, we've gone for Angel Alarcon, I believe was a Barcelona youth prospect. He cost just £16 million to bring him over from FC Porto. And this is our squad for season number 7. Is this team good enough for mid-table finish? Well, the answer is yes. We have cracked mid-table finish, finishing in 11th. To our credit, we were only 6 points adrift of Europa League spot. Liverpool win the Premier League. Scrolling down the table, Birmingham City, Southampton and Man United get relegated. Manchester United have gotten relegated. Man United. I have never seen anything like that before. Crystal Palace win the Carabao Cup. Fulham knock us out on penalties in round 3. Everton batter Norwich to win the FA Cup. And of course, it was Norwich City. Bloody Norwich City knock us out in the semi-finals. Our top scorer once again is Joe Taylor with 22 goals, 1 assist. Kumas in second, 19 and 4. Ashford, 13 and 4. Grafia and Barco with excellent seasons. I am hopeful the board will back us with a little bit more money. If not, we will have to sell our best player. Roll on season number 8. Anthony Glennon will not be joining us next season. We are letting him walk on a free. Alright, we're now into season number 8 and the board has given us only £42 million. I had a look at the free agents and found this amazing regen. He's another Spaniard. He's a centre-back, 81 overall, 19 years of age, 6 foot tall. His name is Rico Barrios. And we signed him up on a 5-year deal. I've decided to go all in for a right back. This guy is a Belgian talent, currently playing for Club Brugge. In the save, he is currently playing for Aston Villa. He is 85 overall, 27 years of age. He cost us only £15 million plus Giordano. This is a swap deal. A second choice goalkeeper is needed. However, I do not need to spend a penny because I can just bring back this Senegalese goalkeeper from loan. I believe he is Edouard Mendy's regen. Correct me if I'm wrong. We need a new left winger because Kieran Ashford is no longer growing. I think his potential has been reached. But wait, I think we have a solution to this. I'm going to convert Ernesto Grafia to a left winger so we save ourselves a bit of money. Grafia is now ready to play as left wing. Position change in 3, 2, 1. He stays at 86 overall. 88 pace is still solid for a winger. And here are all the dead wood that we need to get rid of. Yannick Lewis stopped growing, which is disappointing, so it's best to sell him on. And Angel Alarcon has submitted a transfer request. He does not want to play backup, so we sold him to Fulham for 16 million. Following player sales, this bumps our transfer budget up to £43 million. We need a new central attacking midfielder. I've gone for this German talent who's a regen, His name is Marcos Roth. He's 20 years old, 81 overall, and he cost us only £20 million plus Cayando. We also need a backup central attacking midfielder. I've gone for Bilal Bafdili for £13 million from KV Mechelen, which I believe is in the Belgium League. And for a third choice goalkeeper, I've gone for Harvey Davis, and I brought him in on a free transfer. And this is how our squad lines up for season number 8. Is this squad good enough to push for Europe? I think so. See you at the end of season. So we arrived at the end of season, and oh my god, so close to a title. Only 4 points. 4 points behind Liverpool. To be fair though, second place 3 seasons into the Premier League is fantastic. And not only that, we're playing Champions League next season. Let's go boys! Fulham, Nottingham Forest and Brentford all get relegated. We come so close to winning a domestic cup competition, but Arsenal beat us on penalties. So close. And Burnley win the FA Cup. In the famous words of Mark Goldbridge, it's always bloody Burnley. Our top scorer for this season is Joe Taylor with 25 and 2, Grafia in close second, Kumas with a brilliant season, Sabe right back with 5 and 3, Alba Rafin with 5 and 8. An outstanding season from the lads, onwards to season number 9. We're into season number 9 and the board has allocated us £88 million. Finally, the board is actually backing us. Chelsea have come in with an offer of £17 million for Joe Taylor that we cannot refuse. He isn't growing anymore and we need an upgrade in our striker position. We're going to go for a much younger striker that has higher potential and plenty more room to grow. After the sale of Joe Taylor, that bumps our budget up to £147 million. And here's our new star striker walking through the door. He was born in Italy, but he is a youth international for Germany. He currently plays for Belgium Pro League side Club Brugge, but right now in the save he is currently playing for Real Sociedad. This is Nicolo Tresoldi. He is 86 overall and he cost us £61 million. We do have a bit of money left in our bank and we need a better backup striker. That's why I've gone for Spurs youngster Will Lancashire, 80 overall, 28 years of age, and he cost us £17.3 million. We also need a backup right winger. That's where I've gone in for Brazilian youngster Alisson, and I'm not talking about the Liverpool goalkeeper. It's a youngster that plays for Shakhtar Donetsk in the Ukrainian league. Right now is playing for Union Berlin, and he cost us 15 million flat to sign him. And this is our squad for season number 9, and I say this squad is fully ready to win both the Premier League and Champions League title. But can they actually? Speaking of which, how will we do in the Champions League? Let's have a look. Oh wow, we absolutely cracked it in our debut season in the Champions League. That is absolutely amazing. I thought for sure we would only make it into the playoffs, but we bypassed that and go straight to the round of 16. I'll defo take that. And it gets even better. We take down Borussia Dortmund on penalties and we're through to the quarters, where we take down AC Milan from Timu, also on penalties. What a thrilling game that would be. And our journey ends here in the semi-finals. We lose to Atletico Madrid 4-3 on aggregate. The boys have done us proud. We can take some positives from this experience. Next season, I think we can go all out and win the Champions League. I believe in this team. Atletico Madrid go on to win the Champions League. They take down Liverpool. Ajax win the Europa League and Real Betis win the Conference League. The UEFA Super Cup goes to Arsenal in a North London derby. We can only manage 3rd place this season in the Premier League, 9 points adrift of league winners Manchester City. Man City just run away with it. What do I expect? Scrolling down the table, Sunderland, Ipswich and Watford all get relegated. Spurs had an absolute stinker of a season. Arsenal win the Carabao Cup. Spurs knock us out in round 4. But hey, we managed to beat Premier League champions Manchester City to win the FA Cup on penalties. Finally, we've actually done better in the domestic cup competitions. We've been pretty poor throughout this rebuild. And this season's top scorer goes to Luis Cubas. who's gone up to 90 overall and has posted Ballon d'Or worthy numbers 28 and 9, Tresoldi close second 28 and 5, Grafia 22 and 9, and Valentin Barco 11 and 9, although he did pick up a bit of an injury somewhere through this season, but still solid numbers. Anyway, onwards and upwards to season number 10. This is the season where we win everything. Let's go. We are in the deep end of career mode, season number 10, and the board has given us £119 million. Marcos Rott, a German regen, has been sold to West Ham United for £100 million. I'm going to reinvest that money into signing a world-class central attacking midfielder. After that sale of Rott to West Ham United, our transfer budget is up to £209 million. And there he is, entering the building and signing fans' autographs. He's a Turkish wonderkid sensation who currently plays for Juventus. We are 10 years into the future, so he's now 29 years of age and 89 overall. This is Kenan Yildiz, and he cost us a world record transfer fee, £107 million. And this is how our squad lines up for season number 10. This team is solid all round. The lowest rated player is Barrios with 86 overall. The question is, can we finally win the Premier League? Can we even win the treble? See you at end of season. Okay, so we arrived at the end of season, and yes, we finally did it. We have won ourselves the Premier League title. We are now the best team in the Premier League. And we did it comfortably, 9 points ahead of Liverpool and only 3 defeats. Scrolling down the table, Brentford, Crystal Palace and Burnley get relegated. Man United are crap in the save. Oh, look at this. We've just won ourselves the Carabao Cup. That means we have won ourselves a double. Make that the treble. We've just taken down West Ham to win the FA Cup. It just hit me. If we go on and win the Champions League tonight, we have made history by winning the quadruple. I don't think any team has come close to doing that. And our quadruple dreams are still alive. We've just topped the Champions League group stage, undefeated. We take down Roma in the round of 16. In the quarterfinals, we take down Catalonian giants Barcelona on a penalty shootout. And we're through to the semis, where we take down Arsenal, and we are in the Champions League final. And our opponents in the final will be Liverpool. From League 2 to the Champions League final in the space of 10 years. That has been an absolute grind. Atletico win the UEFA Super Cup. Newcastle United take down Atalanta to win the Europa League. And the Conference League goes to Brighton, who take down Stade Rennais. Luis Kumas puts himself in Ballon d'Or contention with 36 and 10 goals. Grafia in close second with 33 and 12. Tresoldi 21 and 2. Solid season from him. And Kenan Yildiz 18 and 12. Another solid season from Barco with 10 goals and 7 assists. And Sabe at right back, 9 and 3. And one last look at the squad before showdown with Liverpool. And wow, this team that I've built in the last 10 years is absolutely fantastic. No players below the 86 threshold. The starting 11 is Champions League ready and the bench is solid. No injuries, no suspensions. All players are happy and healthy. And here's Liverpool's starting 11, and they are rocking a 4-2-2 formation. They still kept hold of the likes of Szoboszlai, Wirtz and Gravenberch. They got Koundé as well, who's probably ancient by now. They got Kubasi, they got Stasin, a great career mode talent. Haven't used him yet, but he's totally worth it. They got Gula on the bench. I'm sure he'll start. They got Barcola. I don't know about the rest. This team is not bad, but I think our team is way better on paper. Their defense is a little bit weak. And this is our starting 11 going into the final against Liverpool. We are playing at the Estadio do SL Benfica. The question is now, can we close off this rebuild video by winning the Champions League title? Basetic on the ball, looks out a pass for Lopez to Wirtz, gets dispossessed, and we lose the ball cheaply. Lopez passes to Wirtz, who drives the ball into the box. He takes a shot, and Trafford saves it. It's a corner. Here's Szoboszlai. Vieira with an attempted header. It's Luis Kumas. Sabe, the right back. Sabe has the ball. Drives the ball up the pitch. To Kumas. Our next Gareth Bale. Yildiz. It's Trasoldi. And attack comes to a dead end. Liverpool have the ball again. Pelletier. Basatic. Vert. And he gives the ball away. It's Trasoldi. Trasoldi has the ball. Grafia to Aberrafin. Aberrafin. Looks out for a pass to Kumas. Adi slots it into the net. It's 1-0. Awful defending from Liverpool, but hey, I don't mind. Luis Kumas, the next Gareth Bale, has scored, and it is 1-0 to Newport County. Let's go, boys. Yildiz has the ball. It's Yildiz. He finds Trasoldi. Passes it to Mariani. Mariani has the ball. And he gets tripped down. That looks very rough. Oh, the referee stops play. That looks very rough. Only yellow. I thought that was a red. Anyway, Grafia with the free kick. Mariani to Achampong. Passes to Kumas. Kumas has the ball. Passes it back. Aberrafin. Yildiz. He finds Grafia and he taps it into the empty net. Keeper had an absolute stinker today, but who cares anyway? It's 2-0. Newport County are on course to win the Champions League title. A great goal from Grafia, but sloppy defending from Liverpool. This is what you get when you have a weak defence. You leak goals. Can we hold on? Liverpool have the ball. It's still Liverpool. Verts has it. He takes a shot and he goes well wide and the referee blows full time and we, Newport County, are the champions of Europe. From struggling in League 2 to becoming Premier League and European champions, all in the space of 10 years. That is absolutely amazing. It's been hell of a grind, but I enjoyed every single minute of it. And here's El Capitano, Valentin Barco, lifting the famous trophy. Enjoy the celebration cutscenes. And that's the video. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button and comment who I should rebuild next. Don't forget to subscribe for more FC26 rebuilds and career mode challenges and turn on the bell to help me reach my dream goal of 1,000 subscribers. And if you want more, click right here to watch this video or check out the runs YouTube recommends on your screen now.